Oh, what is up everyone? I am Deviant Cringe, and today we're going to be taking a look at something huge. Yes everyone, just like the title says, we're going to be taking a look at Cuphead, a huge refreshment in the world of gaming, just like I've commented on some other people's videos. If you want originality, this is your game. Because frankly, I really don't remember any other game that did a awesome style quite like this. The only one that comes close is Bendy and the Ink Machine, but that basically is mostly cell shaded and all that. But unfortunately, it did not take long for DA to get its grubby little hands on it. And of course, all of these pictures and the topic itself was requested by my good friend Exploding Pikachu 747. So without further ado, let us sit back, relax, and take a look at what DA has for us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at least we're not starting off with something entirely freaky, you know. Besides the inflation, this isn't all too weird because I think either Cuphead or Mogman drank from their cups at one point. But you know, yeah, inflation. The good thing is, at least it's not Circle Tool Madness, you know. At least there are some noticeable curves, of course, because if you want to make the best inflation fetish art, you gotta have those nice ass curves, you know, with those nicely tight fitting clothes, because we all know that how much people love fantasizing about how much they want to squeeze these balloon characters, how much they want to sleep on them at night, and fantasize about being them. So this art right here, it really isn't all that freaky, like I said. There are a few things I gotta mention. One, Cuphead totally does not look like Cuphead. It looks like Chinese bootleg Cuphead, honestly. That hand right there, it's a little bit disproportionate, okay? And of course, Cuphead's straw is obviously way too long. I really don't remember it being that long in the game, but you know, it is what it is. Although I will say one thing, the background actually does look nice, you know, for like a simple, you know, simple art like this. Honestly, I gotta say the background kind of looks better than the characters. Especially better than Cuphead, because, oh, by the way, I just noticed this. His nose is kind of super weird. I don't know what the hell's happening with that. Probably it's flying off into the stratosphere. It probably saw what's happening over here, and it's just, yeah, I'm fucking out of here, bitches. Commission, Drinking from Cuphead, a commission-free Friends on FA for Fur Affinity. And by the way, I know some people have been recommending I review art over there, but I just will not, because I've already experienced it. And here come the kink shamers, and here come the most obvious excuses people pull out of their asses. What the actual fuck? This game just came out and there's already weird art of it. This art came over a fucking year ago. I think they're going for another world record. While that is true, that does not make it any less weird. His expression is, what the fuck, man? Who's taking the drink? Wow, looks good. Awesome. I bet the Kool-Aid Man runs the risk of that happening to him every day. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so, yeah, now we're getting into a little bit more detail. Yeah, more detailed inflection art. Unfortunately, that belly button is staring so deeply into my soul, and I can never unsee it. Oh, and by the way, everyone, of course, we gotta have a nice visual of those stretched out panties, yeah, because we all know how people love their fucking panties, yeah. Nothing will get past me, I'll just keep growing if they try. Oh, and by the way, ever since I saw this boss, I just noticed how similar to Pearl from Steven Universe she is. Maybe it's the nose. Although we'll say some things. First off, the line work. While the line work really isn't all that difficult, because obviously most of it is just curves, it is actually pretty nice, you know, nice and smooth. And the coloring really isn't all that bad, and as you can see, it does have a slight older looking filter on it. So yeah, good job on that one, but honestly, you can do something so much better, believe me, man, honestly. Hildeberg, with the game came out that I can't play, I had to draw what is clearly best girl. Go forth and make more Hilda. Well, honestly, I really don't know about you, but I think Calamaria kind of looks better, but, you know, to each his own, I guess. I was getting a bit worried by the lack of inflation art of Hilda on the internet. Really? Worried by the lack of inflation art. Oh. Yeah, worried about the lack of inflation art. Yeah, like he was worried that he wasn't gonna have enough material to fap to. Beautiful. We need a PET Hilda. I don't know what that means, and I really don't wish to find out. I'd say you nailed the look. Well done. Thanks. Fitting, isn't it? I'm a blimp and you're a wimp. Hildeberg 2017. I was so pissed when she said that. Hilda looks gorgeous. Glad to see some inflation art of the Cuphead girls. When I first saw this character, I was initially like, Pearl? Yeah, man, my thoughts exactly. When I first saw her, I thought, oh, she also looked like Pearl. I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's the nose. Hildeberg is the best boss, but honestly, she reminds me of a fusion of Pearl and Betty Boop in design. Wow, that's actually pretty good, yeah. Yeah, the nose, the hair, it does kind of look like a fusion of Pearl and Betty Boop. I don't know, I honestly hope that no one makes fetish art out of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're getting into something. Yeah, like in the game, you know, Cuphead and Mugman were forced to like collect Soul's contract for the devil, but instead of doing that, they actually they taken the Frog Brothers hostage and are now squiggling and tickling their feet. So okay, everyone, I can understand when someone is like interested in a specific part of the body or whatever. Like everyone has their little quirks every now and again, but honestly, like why would you fucking these are animals, like animal feet for fuck's sake, and they don't even, yeah, the 3 toes. 3 fucking toes, ladies and gentlemen. How the hell can you get off of that?
Oh yeah, tickle tickle bitches.
Or maybe that was the original plan all along. I don't know, maybe this was that whole coveted Cuphead pacifist run all along. You know, like tickle them into submission till they give off the soul contracts, yeah. Maybe that was it. We may never know. Cuphead and deal with tickles. Yeah, I couldn't resist. I saw the Cuphead trailer on E3 2015 and holy hell, the game looks amazing! I couldn't imagine a run-and-gun game with this 1930s cartoon style like Popeye or Classic Mickey. This is incredible. Can you think of something more nostalgic than that? You can, because I can't. I really can't wait to play this freaking game. It will be awesome. I think you meant it will be awesome. By the way, about the art, I just wanted to do tickle fan art to show the love for the game and identify the characters. Cuphead and Mugman. I don't know. Well, my friend, I actually know about much better fan art ideas than you know, this. Like, I mean, let's face it, you know. Like, when the Frog Brothers lose, they basically give Cuphead and Mugman their soul contracts. So, basically, they lost their souls, and now you're degrading them like this. I mean, come the hell on, man. Seriously. So far in the game, my favorite character is King Dice. Well, man, like, I gotta say the character is pretty interesting. I just hope I don't find any art like this of him, you know? Later on, the 2 heroes, Cuphead and Mugman, will still be tied down and tickled by the devil. Yeah, and knowing how the devil is, he'll probably use barbed wire. The game isn't even out yet, and there already is fetish art of it. This is a bad sign. I know, right? Yep. You predicted the future, SWR24. Holy shit. Oh boy, and of course we gotta have our fair share of vor, right? Because, yeah, no fetish fandom is complete without its, that it's a little bit of vor. It's, the flower from that Floral Panic, or whatever it's called, boss fight, yeah. It was a pretty cool design, you know, enemy. I really like the motions and all that, but unfortunately, he is so simplified it's not even funny. Like, I mean, his fucking head is Circle Tool madness, goddammit. And just take a look at how Cuphead and Mugman are just tightly squeezed into that belly that, weirdly enough, for a plant, has like red flesh inside of it. And take a look at how neatly and comically he burps out their little straws. Oh yeah. He already had his fill of Cuphead juice, but he's not finished. He wants a little bit more. Kabloom's plant food. Welp, the Cuphead brothers are plant food. It's kind of fun making vor without my AU kitty. Kabloom, looks like you two are plant food. Game over, man. Game over. That's actually what happens at the end of the boss fight. They just won't show it to you because it's too horrifying. Roleplay! Please roleplay with me. I'm so lonely. Holy link spam, Batman. What the fuck? Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, look at that! We have a very famous return to the channel, yeah. Here comes Super Spo back again to like freak the crap out of me. And of course, he always does it with such excellent, vivid detail and coloring, oh boy. So, you know how in the beginning I said that Calamaria kinda looks better in my opinion? Yeah, looks like that's out of the window. See, this is what happens when you eat too much of that sea pineapple. And just take a look at that pouty expression on her face. That is pretty much my face when I saw that there was already fetish art of Cuphead. And of course, as you can see right here, the octopus is dead because it is so horrified at what it has just witnessed. All I do gotta say, like, he did do a video on Super Spo on my original channel, and I do gotta say a lot of his art is actually pretty well made. You know, the line work is nice and thick and all that. You can see all the details. The coloring is good. But the background, these clouds in the background are so bad. Jesus. Work on that, man. Come on. Seriously, you can make better clouds than that. I believe in you. Don't think I don't, man. Cuphead Mermaid, just a little background practice while I wait for commissioners to reply. Also, I really want this game like you have no idea. Well, we all wanted it, and we were all super happy when we finally got it. I'm honestly glad, even though it's changing her body type, you actually tried on this instead of the Circle Tool MS Paint bullcrap, and hey, it's not even that bad. Exactly, my thoughts exactly. Thank you so much for, you know, making something with a lot of effort put into it instead of the Circle Tool bullshittery. Oh my god. Thanks for winning, Cuphead faggot. You're welcome. And I just know for a fact that he typed that out with the utmost amount of sass. Nosebleeds, she looks sexy, don't get me wrong, I love chubby girls. Yes, I kinda do too, but this is a little bit too much, don't you think? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for Cuphead. Yeah, everyone, unfortunately DA has got its grubby little hands on it, but, it's still, it doesn't ruin the quality of the game, in my opinion. These whole things, like, oh my god, you're ruining Cuphead for me, honestly, just don't pay attention to it, and it won't affect you at all. So I do gotta say, I am really happy that a game like this came around. It's a really huge refreshment, compared to the bullshittery that we're having right now, especially with the whole microtransaction and pay-to-win loot boxes that fucking we're gonna have at Star Wars Battlefront 2. Fuck EA, and I really hope that we see more games like this, enveloping the older styles of games. That's really awesome. So everyone, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and press the little bell icon. And as always, I am Deviant Cringe, and fuck Dean Takahashi.